Hey guys, this is your girl Key, and we're back here with bedtime stories with me, night number two. Um, what do I want to tell you guys tonight? So, if you're watching this video, I'm doing this bedtime story album, like you can say. So, where every night I just talk about something about me, so that way you'll get to know me a little bit more. I mean, on the relationship side of it, or as the night go down progress, it you don't know whatever I feel like talk about. But yeah, but it's not just any bedtime story. It's about me and the things I've been through and my life experiences and whatever take I wanna take on it and stuff like that. Yes, so excuse me, I'm tired. So I literally do this like a minute before I go to bed. So after this, I'll just fall straight to sleep. After my prayers. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So tonight, last time I told you about how I met my child father, and I'm gonna talk about the second relationship I've been in. It's not even a relationship, but yes, it's kind of a relationship. It's just some stuff are temporary. It was just a permanent. It was like just a fling. Like that's the description for it because it didn't last that long. Probably just last over a period like a summer period. Those kind of strawberry wine. You know, kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, but first, I always find myself in relationship like whenever I want to get out of a relationship, it's not easy. And I don't know why. I don't find it easy. Why can't I have a normal breakup? I mean, I'm a very vocal person. I'll state my point and say I don't like this, I don't like this treatment, I don't want this anymore. But on the receiving end, it don't go that well. Like I've just never really go that well. Most of the time, it don't go that well. Yeah, and stuff like that. So this situation was no other. I think, well, a lot of them were a bit threatening, but this one is what actually was very physical, because in this relationship something happened to me. So stick around to hear what's really happened to me. So anyway, yeah, I was in my first relationship with my child father, and I just didn't like the way things were going anymore. I'm not going to go into details and depth and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna say I didn't like the way things going anymore. I was always a smart girl, and I could know when I'm not comfortable, when I'm no longer happy, and when this is not for me, and stuff like that. So it was just one of those moments, and things were going, people were changing, a kid was involved, and just too much, too much stuff in the atmosphere. Too much shit was going wrong, stuff like that. So now, over this holiday period, during the August holiday, so I think it's between July, August, yeah, around. But I'll just say July, late July, August. Oh, I think it was around Carnival. Sorry, so around July, August, yeah. So I met with this guy, and this guy, I meet up on this guy. I think I was coming from college, yeah, and I met this guy, and then he started to talk to me. He came and he said hello, good afternoon. Very, very pleasant, very wise post. Not really wise, but wise in his tactics and stuff like that. He was talking very well. And I think he spoke very well as well. He portrayed this kind of language. I'm like, yeah, like this person sound like yeah. And then I think I don't know if I paid him any mind the first time, but I can remember it's like he used to be like that. I believe he used to be at that particular spot where he used to stop off by the mall and catch a van, and then another time again, this person, and he said, hey, and he said, I think I gave him my name the first time, and he called me by my name. He said, hey, and he start talking, but I ain't gonna tell no lie. I didn't see this coming off as a relationship. I didn't see that. I just find like my spirit just take the person, because not every person I'm very like talk with will just talk to you the first time. But then again, I'm a down to earth person. I don't like to be rude and nasty to people, especially when they come across quite polite, and this is one of the case. Yeah, so I think now this become a habit now. Like, I start to meet this guy and we start to talk, and he start to walk me home, because I live up in a very far, like the van don't take us home and stuff. And we start to talk and we start to create a bond and stuff like that. I was really, I was still like a bit involved in, I was still living with my first child father and stuff like that, but we were going through some stuff. We were basically break up, but it was like a fact that I'm trying to say I don't want this, and then this and whatever, and then it probably didn't come across so well, and then I didn't really have anywhere to go at the moment, because I've moved out from my parents for probably a few years by then, and I had my little girl, and then I couldn't go back by my mom because there wasn't really any space there for me anymore, because I already give up that position or whatever. Plus I had a kid. It was hard, and a lot of young ladies find themselves in this position. They get pregnant for a guy, and it's hard to go back home because there's no space for you back home, and there's no shame in this. There's no shame. That's why I'm talking this. I could leave all of this out, but somebody who's listening this right now can actually probably relate and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying this. Every detail matter and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's like, to me, I think like this guy now was just trying to help. He was like just filling the void that I need. Like, I just wanted to get out of this relationship. I just wanted, and he kind of actually get my attention somewhere else, like apart from this person. Like, so yeah. So anyway, it was hard because I didn't want to be in the relationship, not because I met this guy, but I didn't want to be in the relationship where I was going through a very depressing time, and questioning myself and shit like that, and I was going through, I really wanted to get out, like out, and it was hard to get out. It wasn't easy getting out and stuff like that. But anyway, yes, so I end up and I started to like date this guy and stuff like that, and I think my partner find out, when my child father found out, and then stuff happened between that, and a lot of stuff happened, and then I eventually had to just go back by my mom, because we were living in an apartment, well, to say apartment, okay, we were living in like an house together, and I rented it. It was a small place. I rented it, but then I had to leave for my own safety. I had to leave and stuff like that. I asked him to leave many times, and no, so I had to leave for my own safety and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, so I end up with this guy now, and I had this little thing going for some months, well, a little 2 months and whatever. Yeah, and so I some of the moments I did enjoy. It was just something different because I just came out of a very long relationship, and that's my first relationship. I never really knew anything else, like no other relationship or anything like. So it was just it was just a time for just enjoy myself and just be me, just relax for a little while, you know come out of the motherhood settings, not motherhood, but like the wife, where I live with a family and have to cook and clean, and I could just relax a bit and be a normal teenager at that time and stuff like that. Those moments, trust me, those moments, people don't know the impact those moments have on people's lives, especially people who became teenage mother at a very young age and stuff like that. So This was all going Romeo and Juliet. My child father was upset. We were not together anymore. Blah blah blah. We had a lot of complications, a lot of issues, a lot of this, police, that, bam 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 bam. So much thing, so much thing, and um yeah. But this is this guy. I realize now, like, sometimes, like, when you go to try to go to I realize, like, boy, I have my family, I have my kid, my child father, and I want my daughter to grow up with a mom and a dad together, and this guy start to act a type of way now, and I'm like saying, like, no, I started to, like, regret my mistakes, regret everything and stuff like that. So now I wanted to, like, get out the relationship. I didn't want to go back in my old relationship, but I just wanted to get out of that relationship. I realized if I have to be in a different relationship, not this relationship and stuff like that, because this guy was getting very aggressive, and trying to be abusive and stuff like that. And I didn't like it, because I don't like those kind of stuff. I literally don't like this stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't we all get in fights and stuff like that with our partner, but doesn't mean you like it. Doesn't mean you like it. So I broke up with this guy now, and during that time we and he we, I was going to second year in my college, and before we broke up, I was um I was making my college uniform by this lady in Beirut. So we went by the lady together, and we took the materials there together and stuff like that. So he knew about it. And then I think he messaged me, and he called me or something, because I mean, I just wanted to break up with him normal, with a mutual understanding. I know he did not like it and stuff like that. But I'm just so naive at that time. I feel like, yeah, everyone would just accept shit and stuff like that. I did explain why, and he know why as well, and he know why. Like, I can't be with this guy. Like, he's just fucking crazy. I'm crazy, but I can't. He is crazy. Yeah. So now, like, if this guy called me or messaged me or sent a message or something, and told me, he told me, oh, my uniform is finished, and the lady said I must come and collect my uniform at a certain time, which I was really, we were, both of us was speaking to the lady, so I genuinely believe what he said and stuff like that. So I thought, like, he is living that area, and now the lady probably seen him and just send a message, because I don't have her number and stuff like that. So I was going by the lady at that particular time that the lady said to come by her, because I know she was very busy with uniform at that time. Then I met the guy, and the guy, like, confronted me, like, if I'm really breaking up with him and stuff like that, if I'm ignoring his call, or if I'm something, I'm like, ignoring him, I just want to get out like this and stuff like that. And I had a kid in my hand, and this guy, like, literally started to fight me, like, in the street. Like, a lot of people weren't passing and stuff like that, but Vincent already, when they see, like, sometimes when they see, like, man and woman, they don't know the circumstances, but they see, like, male and female, like, fighting and stuff like that, they feel like it's not really their business. It's not really their business. A lot of people, like, just prefer watch and stuff like that. I had this kid in my hand, so this guy, like, started to fight me and stuff like that, and he ended up and he pulled out a knife and stabbed me in my foot with the kid in my hand. And I'm like, oh my god. I haven't I was just a teenager. I wasn't expecting those kind of stuff. I didn't know those kind of monster are out there. Like, seriously. Yes, I hear news, I hear shit, but I don't never knew that I would have been a victim of abuse, like like that. Like, I think that's a bit, it really shocked me when I got stabbed in my, I still have that in my thigh, and I have the scar there, so it always remind me, so I never forgot. So it genuinely shot me, and I had a kid, and I was so scared for the child. I was so scared for the child and stuff like that. And we went to court, and it took it took that case took ages. That case took ages and stuff like that. A lot of things happened. I think I began to talk. I started to talk back to my child father and stuff, and we started to get back close and stuff again. Yeah, because I mean, we've been together for a while. We've been together for, just to be honest. Allah still, Allah didn't like certain stuff. This guy was totally, this is, if this is what's out there in the world for me, I didn't want that. Genuinely didn't want that. Like, so my child, once upon a time, my child father and I was coming, um we were coming from over in the village, another side of the village, and we were coming around the community center side. It was very, very dark, and someone fired two gunshots at us. Like, genuinely, no joke. This ain't no joke. This ain't no story and stuff like that. And we knew, everyone knew it was that guy. Everyone knew it was that guy. We reported it. We see the person, but the person like was covered and stuff like that. But then again, we got fired like two gunshots at. Like, we're not gonna go and investigate because you know. But we kind of seen the person, and we knew it was him. We knew it was him and stuff like that. So he was really, I think, and I think he fired it after my child father in particular, because he already stabbed me. I don't know who he fired it at. He could have caught me, could have catch him. Yeah, and the neighborhood kind of come out like and stuff like that, and I went to report it, and nothing really came out of that, not an investigation, nothing. And like, but the stabbing took, I can remember I was missing a lot of my accounting class because of that. Every minute I have to be to court. I'll just go to the courts to say that. I'll just go to courts to hear that it's postponed. That's all. I waste my whole morning waiting for my case to call to hear that it's postponed. And these are some of the things that make people get tired and weary, and justice is never being solved because the justice system is shit in St. Vincent. It's literally shit. And when they do call your case, is some shit sentence or some shit something. I'm not gonna lie, I got the young man got charged and stuff like that, but then he got charged, and then he had to pay the money that he got charged. He had to pay like the court, like most of it. So I'm like this is the court that got stabbed. This is the court. The court take like most of the money and stuff like that. Yes, so it's like, it was like absolute waste of time. It's not that I wanted money. Give the guy some sentence and stuff like that, and I feel more better that and he never really stayed away from me. He was told to stay away from me and thing, but he kind of, he knew my movement. He knew where I walk from school and stuff like that. So he'll just show up, or he'll just pass and say stupid stuff and stuff like that. Police never did anything about it. They just shit. I mean, eventually it came to pass, and that's my second relationship. The only good thing that came out of that relationship, is that the house that I have right now, I have a but 3 bedroom. I have a master room, ensuite. Now I have a two other normal bedroom, whatever. So I have a 3 bedroom house right now, and he is the guy who actually started the foundation, because he was a construction worker. He was a construction. He knows a bit of construction and stuff like that. So he actually started the foundation for my house, and I built on from it from there. And then after he left, I continue doing it. I pay the money, right? I buy my stuff and stuff, but he was just doing the construction work and stuff like that. Yeah, he helped me wherever he could, like getting stuff, buying stuff or whatever. But we didn't reach to major with him because we didn't spend that long much of a time. We were just like at the foundation. But I'm grateful anyway. So anyway, guys, yes, that's my little story. I wasn't even planning on mention the abuse, but it's abuse. Like it's a lot of abuse were involved in that relationship: mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of abuse, and it was just to tell you about the second relationship when I went in and I got stabbed, and I still have that stab, and because of that stab, it kind of made me went on to do further stuff to my skin because I'm trying to get rid of that mark that's just there staring me every time I take a shower and stuff like that. And then one thing led on to another, and then here am I and stuff like that. Yeah. So guys, thank you guys for watching this. It's been a long, when it comes to my life, I can tell stories like long, like everyone life have stories and stuff like that. But guys, I love you guys. I'm tired also, so thank you guys for sticking around. And if you watch this video and you want to hear more about a story, please share this video so others, it can help others. Like this video. I want you to like. I want people to start subscribing. Recommend someone to subscribe. Share this video. Don't just watch it. Press the thumbs up button right below there. Press the subscribe button right opposite the thumbs up button. And yeah, share the video. Share. Don't be afraid. This is no secret. It's no shame in the game. It's no shame in my game. Once I'm helping someone, I don't care. Once I'm helping someone, I don't care what I say. I don't care what who people see me as. I don't care what people judge me and say. If I could just help one person better themselves or feel better about themselves, then yes. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. Over you.